Well, hello there boys and girls and vape fans, how are you doing? It's yet another juice review from the Fury RedVapes 79, the place to go for all your e-liquid reviews and various other gubbins and stupid name whifflery. Today we are looking at RedVape again. Good old Damon Armitage managed to, through the loveliness that is Linda Reed, pass on to me 3 more juices. To which I have done my usual modus operandi, which would be vaping them before I actually get around to doing the review. In my sort of post-review, sorry, my pre-review sort of taste notes, if you will. We've got 3 to test. Now, one I've already done, so I'm just going to recap on that one. That's the Perique, which is from the Reserve range from RedVape, the real premium stuff. And then we've got Noble Mint and Angel Berry. Now these are all at 12mg except for the Perique, which is 20mg, so I'm probably going to choke to death. What I should do, also I should do a quick cut here and a re-wick, because I've been vaping a fruity flavour. And obviously I should be using the old Nemesis, Helios, Spartan mods, dual coil sub-ohming setup, as I seem to be doing at the moment. So like I said, we'll just do a quick recap on the Perique. Quick drive on that, because I have already reviewed this live on Saturday Shenanigans with Mr. Justvapes. You can catch that on catch up at the YouTube Mr. Justvapes. Again, the link will be placed in the description below. Memory serves is a very sort of caramelly, very succulent vape. So, but it did score very highly. It's fantastic. I think I'll go a straight 9 out of 10. But here we go. This is 20mg, so if I choke to death, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember now. Ooh. Just dropped the bloody mod. I think it's live. Well, top that. Outtakes with the Fury. There we go. It's all fine. Now, first thing you get when you vape this particular juice is a very, very, very tobacco-y flavour. Now, it's not tobacco-y as I always seem to think it is of the taste of the leaf itself as opposed to the taste of smoke itself. This even seems to have cracked every tobacco flavour I've had off him so far, which is 3. That whole smoky flavour. That really impressed me off the bat. So you've got that tobacco smoke flavour, so it feels more akin to smoking than vaping would ordinarily do. Again, it's the same 50-50 mix that he favours. The VG and PG are excellent. You can feel the quality going in. And the secondary flavour that I can get from it is a very caramelly. This is excellent with a good spirit drink. I'm a rum drinker, and I can't wait to get my next bottle of rum, because I will vape that whilst having a few rum and cokes. Or normally I'd probably just run with a couple of box of ice in it or something. It goes very, very well with the red wine. It's exceptionally well with the red wine. And that's his own personal sort of recommendation. If you are going to vape it, do try and vape it with a good drink, and a quality drink as well. Don't vape it with like cheap crap. Now, what I will say about the Reserve range is a little bit more expensive than normal. But the Reserve range is, by the looks of it, if it's anything like that, then it's going to be some pretty hot shit, you know. The Havana Gold and Havana Dark were fantastic e-liquids. I've passed them on now to somebody, and he is absolutely loving them. So it's not just me who thinks that. So the Perique, I think, straight up got either a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, but either way it's a minimum 9, because it's just fantastic. It's such a great flavour. So again, website here and in the link below. So that's that one for now, and I'm going to just jump off now. I'm going to change the wicks in the Helios. And we'll go on to the Angelberry and the Noble Mint from the normal range of RedVapes e-liquids. Be right back in literally a split second. Oh, pokey ladies and gentle dweebs, we are now going to just do that, and we're going to go on to the Angelberry. Now this is an interesting flavour. Not entirely certain what the main fruit flavour is. It's an unusual fruit flavour. It is a very unusual fruit flavour. But it's a fruit flavour nonetheless. Actually, I think it might have just struck me what sort of flavour it is. Now, RedVapes, modus operandi seem to be around tobaccos. This is not a tobacco flavour. If it is, there's naff or tobacco in it, or very, very little, to the point that I can't taste it. And I'm not having an episode of Vapor's Tongue. So it's either so low down in the mix that I can't taste it, or I am developing a little bit of Vapor's Tongue and I'm not palate cleansing as best I should. So, here we go. It's 12mg, 50/50, and this is Angelberry. Now there is a slight perfumey sort of element to this on the nose, sort of part of the palate here, right at the back. But the first sort of flavour I'm getting is like an elderflowery type of flavour. It's the only sort of thing I can sort of simulacrum it to. It has a very cooling effect on the palate. It's not got cool or menthol in it, as far as I'm aware, but it does have a very cooling sort of effect on the palate. It's got a distinctly very fruity flavour, but I think this one could be an acquired taste. Personally, I think it's a lovely flavour, and I have had the flavour before, and I'm really struggling to put like from maybe like a bespoke yogurt, sort of fruit yogurt flavour, or like these smoothie drinks that you get, like Innocent and all that sort of thing. I am just detecting a tiny little hint of strawberry in there somewhere, but a very fresh, very organic strawberry as opposed to a artificial strawberry. And there is this main berry flavour in it that I just really can't put my finger on. In fact, I should just kick up the old tintery webs and let's have a quick look at the descriptions of it. So whilst I'm doing that, I do sort of, the nicotine consistency is bang on, and the vapour quality and production is also bang on. That has just not changed at all throughout the range that I've tried so far. And this will be the 1, 2, 3, 4th juice I've tried from there now. So here we are, crack onto the old e-liquid. Here we go, tobacco collection, drink, mint collection, fruit collection. I presume it's from here. Angelberry. I was completely and utterly bloody wrong. But in a way, I was right. It's dewberry, blueberry, raspberry, and Granny Smith apple extract with a natural hint of sweet water mint. And there you go. And that's known as mentha aquatica. That will be that cooling element. So there is a touch of mint in there, very tiny. It's basically, think homeopathic mint. Is why, you know, it's shown to the water and it therefore it has seen and has experienced. Dewberry, that's the one. That's the bloody flavour. And I had it as I was at a award ceremony somewhere in London, and it was one of them Ponzi waters they put on the table. It was a dewberry. That's the bloody moey. Okay, so raspberry was completely omitted, but yeah, no, that is absolutely cock on. Actually, is now that I know what it is. Well, it's right. There's certainly ain't no tobacco in it. I can taste the ground of spliff now as well. It's amazing what you do, what you find out when you do a bit of research, isn't it? There you go. At least you're getting my honest opinion. Blind into it, surprised every time, and it's an opinion. Or it's worth anything than that. Yeah, definitely get that apple and mentha aquatica. So, oh wow, yeah, I can taste the raspberries coming through in the blueberry. I thought there was a blueberry in it, but I didn't really want to say. That's, I'm actually blown away by that. That's fantastic. Right, there we go. We may as well just give the full rundown. It's $9.95 for 15ml in a very, very pretty glass presentation, and these boxes are absolutely fantastic. The quality just drips off these boxes. And again, this one's going to come in quite high. I'm going to give it 9.5 out of 10 because I actually really, really like it. It's robust, it's very, very in your face, but I do think it's going to be an acquired taste. Dewberry has an odd but nice flavour. And I think the only way you're really going to find out whether you like it or not is to try it. So do give it a whiz. I personally think a lot of people will like it, especially guys like myself who have a love affair with flavour. Food flavour, good flavours in your food. I mean, I love to cook, which is probably well known. And you know, I'll sit and I'll test all the way through the cooking process, you know, just to make sure that the flavour is spot on. And for me, this guy so far is turning out to be gourmet quality. So flavour, 9 out of 10. Nicotine consistency is spot on so far. Vapour production is fantastic. It's 50-50. So I mean, we're going to get a big cloud anyway, but it's thick, it's dense, it's vapour you can chew. And overall, the flavour is absolutely fantastic. So that's going to get a 9.5 out of 10. Right. Now, because the next one is a menthol, I'm going to go straight on top. So if we just go back to e-liquids, and I'm going to do a bit of prior, because I have tasted it, it's a very, very soft mint, actually, this one. Not soft mint as in the sweet. There we go. That's interesting, because I'd have had it as regular mint. Now, the description is a complex combination of natural spearmint extract known as mentha spicata, natural Swedish lingonberry extract, and natural red currant extract. That explains a hell of a lot. So let's just there we go, let's dry that off. I use very small wicks for reviewing, so they don't hold a lot. Now, I've gone through this quite quickly actually, because I seem to be sort of having a bit of a love affair with menthols and mints at the moment. I like mint as a sweet anyway. Oh, that'll be that lingonberry. And I can definitely, the red currant is quite high up in the taste on this one. Now, the flavour on this one, again, I think could be an acquired taste, but it is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Fantastic stuff. Vapour production, again, across the board, beautiful. The red currant is quite prevalent in this one. It's a very red currant menthol flavour. But the menthol is so smooth and so just, I want to say delicate, but it's not. It's there, but it's not delicate, but it's very, very soft. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a soft menthol. It's lovely. It's bloody gorgeous, actually. I am going to have to say, Mr. Dame Armitage, if you feel it's in your generous nature to send me about a litre of this stuff, I'll probably get through it in a week, to be honest with you. It is bloody lovely. It is really, really nice. That red currant really brings out the spearmint. And the lingonberry just adds that little finisher to it. It's I think this would be really good again with food. or drink, that would complement a nice white wine, a nice crisp oak-aged white wine, along with something like maybe a pork dish. Look at me, I'm turning into a wankery bloody reviewer. I'm sorry, after this I'll go back to normal fury, swearing every second fucking word, yeah? Cool, sweet. It would go very well with a nice pork or fish dish, with a good crisp white wine, and it would just, you know, when you go to the drawing room afterwards, and you know what, this is going to be a steampunk vape choice, I think, for me, manners punk sort of element of things, which I mentioned in Art from Sunday, the 8th of June. So yeah, I mean, consistency wise, the nicotine is spot on. It's a great throat hit. It's got a lovely peppery aftertaste. The menthol, the lingonberry, the red currant, and you know, it's a simple 3 flavour juice, and it works really well. Out of every juice I've tried so far from RedVape, this is the dog's doodahs, and it's evident by the fact that there is probably about 2 drips left in that. And I think I'm going to be finishing that off tonight, once I finish this particular video, well, probably as I'm putting it all together and ready for upload. So I think, again, this guy has just hit perfection on the head, and because I don't like giving out too many 10 out of 10s, it's going to hit it straight again. 9.5 out of 10. It is absolutely lovely, and it comes now officially with the Fury seal of approval. Of course, these are only sample bottles. The bottles themselves actually come in a lovely card presentation box, and they come in a lovely glass dripping bottle, so you've got a proper little squeezy pipette thing in it, which is also glass as well. So if you're running around and knocking things flying, it's not a good idea to carry these around, I suppose. But if you take care of your bottles and whatnot, then you know the level of effort Damon has put into his range is phenomenal. From what I've experienced of it so far. I mean, we gave away the majority of the range in the Justvapes Grand giveaway as one of the prizes, and I'm fairly certain the person receiving that is going to enjoy at least the majority of them. And I will say this to the person who's won: if you're watching this, hit straight onto that Noble Mid, mate, because oh my god, is it lush. And yes, I will definitely be returning for some of this. I'm very, very thankful that I was put into contact with Damon, because I've thoroughly enjoyed reviewing his wares, and hopefully I should do a few more in the future. But for now, that's it. Overall, my experience with Damon and the RedVape brand has been fantastic, and the guy also does e-cigars, which I am very much looking forward to trying out. Very much looking forward to trying out. I like cigars, I liked the cigar flavours, and if he's got anything of the liquid that he's given me before in these e-cigars, I know I'm going to enjoy them. So it's almost pointless doing a review just saying buy these, they're shit up, you know. I'm waffling on a bit now, so you know, guys, do give RedVape a good try. He's a British supplier. His stuff is absolutely bespoke, and I would say probably boutique. In fact, I'm going to say, yeah, it's boutique level stuff. Really, really good. The guy's got some really great ideas with flavours. So get along to redvape.com, have a good look around, try a few of his juices, and enjoy. And I'm going to say that this is the top echelon of vaping. He's absolutely fantastic. The whole website, the whole business, and Damon himself comes with a Fury seal of approval. Right, let's wrap it up. I am the Fury. You lot are gorgeous. All my relevant social media links are in the description below, as well as the web address link for RedVapes themselves. Get along, put some money over there, get some good high quality juice, real high quality. I've been really spoiled with this lot. And remember, just look after yourselves, take care, vape safe, and oh yeah, what's that word I usually say at the end? That's right, peace.